Where are we at, Jessie Jane?
Feeding therapy.
Feeding therapy. Okay, come on. We're a little bit late, so we're running in. But we do a half an hour of occupational therapy and a half hour of feeding therapy. And Jessie gets to come today, which is so fun. Yeah.
So it's on. Don't go off the chair. I'll bug your head open. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you really will. No, don't break your neck. No, don't break my necklace. Oh. So you want to eat right now?
Not right now. We gotta wait.
Not right now. I need to wait. Stuff go over here. Sorry. No, take it out. That's mine.
I thought you were making pizza too. Cookies need chocolate chips, don't
Whoa. There she goes. Whoa.
they?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
See what
use
you're
my
trying to
feet
do.
to dump it now, huh?
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
And not too much.
What are you doing?
Broke.
Oh no. Yum, yum, yum.
Who is that? Yeah. So occupational therapy went good today. We are working on, what does he call it? Functional motor skills? Functional fine motor skills? Something like that. Basically, she has the fine motor skills. That's doing little things like picking little objects up or being able to manipulate anything with her hands. She does that really well. She just doesn't do it purposefully for a task like buttoning a button or playing a game the way it's supposed to be played or copying play from other kids. So we're working on getting her to do things like copying what other kids do and things like that. Yes, we are. So that's what we're working on. And then also feeding. Freya can eat by mouth, and she does often. Probably every day will eat things by mouth, but she doesn't eat nearly enough to have that be her source of calories. She still relies heavily on the formula. So we're trying to move toward getting her to try all sorts of things and taking in a bigger volume of things so that she can rely less on the formula. You want to show them the CDLS stuff we just got in the mail? This is from the CDLS Foundation.
And this. And I saw some other stuff.
You can go get it. I am a parent awareness coordinator. That's what it's called. And so every once in a while, they'll send us little things like that. And my kids love it when they do. They sent two pencil cases, like the fabric little pencil cases with the zippers, and some pens and pencils for back to school. Can you show them the pencil case?
Pencil case.
So cute.
And also some pencils. The other one is the same. And pen.
And the pen. I love it. You can take them to school. You can tell everybody about your sister that has CDLS.
Well, I don't really need them.
No, you don't need them. But maybe people would be like, what's CDLS? And then you could tell them about it.
Oh, I know what I could use it. I could use it, like, put some pencils in here and some pens for my notebook.
Oh, that's perfect. That's great. You can stick it in your notebook, huh?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Maybe I could give my teacher one.
Oh, you should give your teacher one of those. I think she would like it. Probably a pen. Well, maybe a pencil. I don't know. Perfect. I think that's great.
And then I'll get 1, 2, and then 1, 2.
And then more people will know what CDLS is, huh?
Yeah.
If you guys ever have any questions on CDLS, the foundation is where to go. It's cdlsusa.org. And they're amazing. They have so much information and are always spreading awareness and doing amazing work. So Jessie just came to me with this note.
Also on the front and the inside.
You want me to look on this side and the inside? So there's Jessie, crazy hair Jessie.
Yeah.
And there's Freya crawling on all fours. And
there's
there's Mommy saying, "Come here, Freya." Huh?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm
now
saying?
Now look on the front.
Now flip it over.
Front.
It says, Mom, thank you. And you drew stars all over and hearts.
And
Jessie just learned how to do these stars without taking your pencil off, huh?
yeah. Well, no, I kept my pencil on. I was just like,
I know, you don't take your pencil off. That's what I'm saying. Dear Mom, I love how you are my mom. That's sweet. Thank you, Jessie. Jessie's the best note maker, huh? So this is my pile of medical bills I had to deal with today. And I had to call on one of those medical bills because the formula that we get for Freya, that's the total nutrition, complete nutrition formula from Kate Farms, Soul Nutrition, that's what it's called. It's basically meaning she can have only that, and it covers all of her vitamins, carbs, water, protein, all the things, right? So she doesn't have to eat solid food because she doesn't eat a lot of solid food. And you can't just buy that at the grocery store. It's a special medical formula you have to get. I just got a bill from last September until this September for the total amount. Like, the insurance did not pay for any of it. And Freya is double covered. And we had to do a special exemption for her through our insurance, proving that she needed that specific formula because of her food allergies. So I know that my insurance pays for it because they have paid for it before, because she's been on it for longer than a year, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so I had to call, and she's like, well, they haven't even submitted it to your secondary insurance. And I'm like, okay, but why did my primary insurance not cover any of it? They should have covered something. And she's like, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I don't know if they sent it to your primary insurance. I'm like, so you've been giving me formula for a year and you just haven't been billing any of our insurances for it? She's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. So don't pay that bill. I was like, good. Wasn't gonna anyway, because it's ridiculous amounts of money. It's a year's worth of formula. So hopefully that all works out. I'm sure it will, but I'm sure it will mean many more phone calls to insurance and to the company and to the other insurance and to my doctor. It's gonna be great. And this is the stuff, like Freya, I say Freya in and of herself doesn't take more time, but that's not true. She demands more time from me than a typical 4-year-old would. Add on to that extra doctor's visits, extra therapy visits, the time I do researching into new diagnosis and new medication, things like that. That's a lot in and of itself. And then you add things that should just be like, we pay our insurance company, we pay these companies like it's their job to do this. I shouldn't have to call and be like, hey, what's going on? And for them to be like, oh, we just didn't bill your insurance that is clearly on my account. It's just that extra stuff, because the other stuff to me, all the therapies, all the doctors, all the time I put in for research, that stuff I have to do for my daughter. It's extra stuff I have to do. This stuff, it's not my job. And that's the stuff that drives me completely wild, because it's time out of my day to remind people to do what they needed to do in the first place. So I'm sure it'll work out, but it's just going to mean more time taken away from my family. And this is another reason that it's almost impossible. I did work full-time for a lot of years. And then when we had Jessie, I went down to part-time, and I worked part-time until Freya was a year. And it just became nearly impossible. Someone has to stay home with Freya. Most traditional daycares will not take medically complex kids just for insurance reasons. Like they're not trained to take care of medically complex children, so they can't say that they will. On top of that, if we did hire someone to take care of Freya, it'd be more than I made part-time. So it just didn't make sense financially. Plus there's all this other stuff, like someone has to be at the doctor's visits. Makes financial sense-ish for me to stay home, because to pay someone to watch Freya would be way too much money. We'd have to hire a medical professional to do that, and that would be, I wouldn't be making enough money to pay for someone to watch Freya. And on top of that, just all the medical things and all the things that we shouldn't have to do. Like, it took me a half hour, which honestly is really good. I usually am on hold for a half an hour to try and get a hold of billing people. So all that to say, it's just so time consuming, and it's not the things you think that are time consuming. Like, obviously going to the doctor's office is time consuming, but all these phone calls, making sure all the bills are paid, making sure the insurance is paying, making sure that the doctor's office is billing the insurance. Like, and I have, like I said, I've called 4 separate times to see, because I wasn't getting a bill. I had called, I'm not getting a bill. Is everything covered? And they told me, yeah, it looks, your insurance just must be paying. If you're not getting a bill, your insurance must be covering. So add the time that I called those 4 other times to see why I wasn't getting a bill, all to be lied to, or they didn't want to check, or I don't know what happened, but it's just extra time that these things take, and it's so frustrating. Yeah, enough talk about our broken medical system. Do your throat hurt? Oh, you want to brush your teeth? Oh, I'll get your toothbrush. Let's brush your teeth. What did I find? Ready? Oh, sorry, I gotta turn it on. There we go. I can't see what I'm doing and film at the same time. I hope I'm getting some teeth in there, huh? I hope I'm getting some teeth. Good job. Oh yeah, you get them? Oh, good job. Oh, say, all done. All done. We'll have to get the back ones later, huh? Do you like brushing your teeth? Do you like brushing your teeth? Is it fun? Yeah. She seems to have done well with the strep throat. She was home for 2 days. And then that's what the doctor said. Once they have the antibiotic for 48 hours, they aren't contagious anymore. So she did get to go back to school for 2 days this week, huh? Yeah, you got to go to school 2 days, and she was so excited and had such a great time. Here. Are you brushing your teeth by yourself? Oh, Dad's distracting you with some medicine, huh? You want your medicine? Or do you want to brush your teeth? Choices, choices. Oh, bless you. You want your medicine now? What was that face? Nope, brush your teeth. Here, I'll make sure she gets it. Oh, You're gonna take it now? Yeah, you got it. Yeah, there you go. This is her seizure medicine, so we have to make sure it gets in her. You don't get to give it to yourself. I'll give it to you. Here, go. A little bit more. All right, now don't get stage fright. Yeah. No, come here. Let me see this. Ready? Bones. Bones! Ready? Bones. Bones! High five. Oh, that was bones. Bones? Bones! Say knuckles. Knuckles. Yeah, good job. Knuckles. Knuckles. Yeah. Knuckles. Knuckles. Alrighty, well, we're just headed to bed. Yeah, I'm gonna go night-night. Thanks for hanging out with us, and I hope we'll see you next time.